Nowadays, when you lose a game in Minecraft, instead of getting told to kill yourself, you're told words of encouragement. It's making this generation soft, and I can't stand for that. Imagine in a few years, if this continues, we'll all love each other, there will be no wars, and we'll live in some sort of utopia where everyone is happy. What a boring future, man. You really want that? Do you really want that? That's where I come into play. Today, I'll be actually teaching players to be toxic. First, I actually gotta find out if players even are toxic. K-pop demon hunters react to Demon Slayer Key and I TikToks. I think this counts as bullying. Now I have received my confirmation that there are toxic people in this world. Time to educate people who aren't. Do you say easy or L after you die? Nothing of that. Well, you gotta improve. Let's fight. And then you will show me what you learned. Say it! Say it! Why aren't you saying it? No! I had come to the conclusion that this strategy doesn't work. I need to do something a bit more personal. If I'm talking to people in chat, they won't be as persuadable as they would be if I was like, I don't know, talking to them.
Why is White here too?
Yo, guys.
Yo, give me gold.
Zero knockback. Zero knockback. Zero.
Do you guys say easy or L or anything that matter after you lose a game or win?
No.
Well, let me educate you guys. I felt left out. I cannot persuade people who are currently doing something with each other. That won't work. I gotta join this thing again.
Hello.
Hello.
Spoopy.
Does anyone here play Minecraft?
We had a Minecraft server, but we shut it down because.
Alright, whatever. Let me just ask you a very important question. I'm like not recruiting people, but I'm trying to, see some statistics around the world. If you win a game, any game in Minecraft, do you say stuff like easy, L, or anything of that matter?
It depends on the people, bro. Like, I say GG or whatever.
Alright, but like, do you say something insulting, like easy or L? That targets the person you just destroyed.
It depends on the match, like how the match went.
So would you say like 1/10 of the games you play?
Yeah, you can say that.
Look, man, I don't want to force you into anything, but you should subscribe. Alright, let me tell you something. If that number is below 1/2, then you're doing something wrong. You gotta improve, alright? Let me just give you some advice on how you can do this more often. Imagine the player you just beat killed all your friends. They're a terrible person. You just gotta focus on that and see that person in front of you as a horrible person. Then when they beat you or you beat them, you gotta say something that is specifically targeted at them. So what I would recommend is saying when you beat them, you're gonna say L, because
or I'm gonna say skill issue.
No, that's like brain rot, alright? That's not gonna be effective enough. When you beat them, you wanna say L, because they'll feel insulted. It's specifically an insult. You're calling them a loser. So,
yeah.
And because you beat them, they're gonna feel even more insulted and feel like they can do nothing about that. If they beat you, you gotta say easy, because at that point it's just rage bait, alright? You can't say L if you lose, because if you say L when you lose, it just sounds like you're mad, and you don't want it to come off like that. You want to sound like you're the high person in the situation. Do you think you could just like show me what you learned? I'm gonna turn on Minecraft and I'm gonna join a game, and you're gonna tell me what to say. So just watch my screen share.
Bro, I cannot even see the gameplay. For me, it's like 1 frame per 2 seconds.
Well, you'll still be able to see if I win or lose, even though it's 1 frame per second.
Bro, you're gonna broke your mouse, bro.
Alright.
Chill out.
You see?
Should say L?
Do you see? So now I won. What should I say?
L, maybe? Yeah.
L? You are correct, my friend. You learned well, alright? Let's do another example. Oh god, I'm so bad. I cannot beat this guy. He's too good for me. He's too good for my skills. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Alright, what should I say now?
You should say easy.
Yes, exactly. You're like an A student. Do you do well in school? I bet you do well in school.
Yeah, I do well in school.
Yeah, so, you know what? I could tell. I could tell. It's you're just a natural at this, all right? So now let's dive into some more complex topics, all right? So now in the modern age, the insults easy and L they might not be like enough, you know. Some people are immune to them. They've heard it so many times from just noobs and some losers that just don't know what to do with their life that they're immune to them. They don't really care.
Am I supposed to be more vulgar and directly say fuck you?
No, you're gonna get banned at that point. You gotta be creative, all right? Instead of, let's say, if you want to call someone a piece of crap, in the more vulgar sense, you know, that little swear word, you're gonna have to say something more original. Let's just try to think of something. I'll give you 10 seconds to think of something.
Cow.
Cow.
Cow. You're gonna call them a cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
still a word of the English vocabulary. I need you to think of some combination of words, like an insult, like a ketamine-riddled corpse, or something like that. You see what I mean now? You see what I'm
I
getting at?
have no
Caterpillar.
idea.
Caterpillar.
Alright, so now let's add some adjectives to caterpillar.
A slow caterpillar?
Slow cat. That's not insulting enough. You know, it can't be vulgar.
Lazy as caterpillar.
Listen, just
Alright,
call
but
them
ass,
Google.
you know, that's a vulgar word. What could we replace ass with? A gaping human hole.
What?
So we
Just
will
call
call him a gaping human hole eating caterpillar. And see, you already got it. You just gotta improvise that, you know. If you see swear words, you just gotta.
You're gonna get banned?
No. Who would ban you? What kind of admin would look at gaping hole eating caterpillar and say, "Yeah, I gotta ban this guy. This guy's a vulgar."
So creative with my insult. They're gonna be like, oh my god, this guy is a genius.
Exactly. They might even like give you a free rank. Let's do this again, alright? Meanwhile I'm fighting in this game, you're gonna think of a new insult that you will use once I win or lose.
Bro, I barely insult people in game.
Well, you gotta learn them. You gotta learn. That's what this is all about. That's what I'm telling you to do this entire time. Alright, think. We're fighting.
Bro, it's too fast for me to think.
Well, you just gotta think in the situation. Every time you think your opponent's gonna give you time, alright, I lost. What should I say?
You should say something like I have no clue.
S. Alright, let's expand. You said
I've-
S. What should you say from S?
Yeah.
Bro, I
Victor.
don't really insult
Silky,
people.
smooth-brained loser. Let's say that. See, you gotta get
Silky,
creative.
smooth-brained loser.
Exactly.
What kind of insult is that, bro?
A good one.
Bro,
Creative
some
with your
kids
words.
are not even gonna understand that.
Well, if kids aren't gonna understand it, then it means it's a gold insult, you know? If you call a kid a racial slur, they're also not gonna understand what it means. So this guy just fell into the void. Let's expand on his weaknesses. Let's make him insecure. We block.
Oh, it got blocked. Because you say
Right.
kid, that's why. It got blocked.
Yeah, that's definitely why it was.
Are you trying to make me some toxic kid?
Yes.
Okay, I will insult them from now on.
Good job, my friend. You're quick at learning.
At least I will say L. Now tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Toxic Land. Anyway,
Toxic land?
Godspeed to.
I'm better I go sorry.
I don't know what you think, but I think that went very well. The guy was a great student, and you can be too. From now on, whenever you lose a game or win a game, follow my instructions. If you win, say L. If you lose, say easy. But you gotta space it out like easy, or else iPixel's gonna block it and say something like this.
My free time, I like to watch cat videos on YouTube.
That's probably gonna make you friends like this guy, but who needs friends? All you need are those Minecraft win streaks. Subscribe again. You should do that. I'm not trying to prolong the video. What do you mean? You should subscribe. You should like.